Okay, so today we're going to be hopefully developing the overall 4 loads. So after all the resizing, deburring, and priming, I only came up with 149 cases to use. And let me tell you, that was somewhat of a challenge. Case prep is one of those things. But we got 149 cases that are prepped. We got about 6 dummy cases for testing powder and seating depth. I have 1 live round that I'm using to measure the length, and then we'll be adjusting the seating as we go. This is okay because we can seat these bullets here, and then we can pull them later and use them. I will be using the Pro Auto Disc with the double disc kit. These are loads that I'm estimating once I get the disc set up for the 4 different loads that I'm going to be using. Other than that, let's get back to doing this. So we're going to start off with the first load, and we'll do 20 rounds of the first load, then so forth, 20 rounds of each load. I'm gonna have to be changing, which I'm not gonna do all 4 loads on video. Kind of just give you an idea of how it's done. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other people out there to do better videos than me. Like I said, this is just what I'm doing today, and I'd like to get you get you guys involved. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the powder set up, and then we'll start dispensing some powder and make sure that it's correct. Okay, so for the first load, we're going to start off with the 23.2, which uses 76 disc. You see 76 disc and 76 disc. So the way this works is pretty much you stack them, and then you put this on top, and you're going to get double the cavity. Let's focus. Double the cavity on this one. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of give an idea of what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and dump this first load into a shell, see what it measures at, and if it measures correctly, we're going to go ahead and do 20 rounds of that one. Okay, so I've done a couple of powder dumps, and I don't know if you can see it. I'm getting 22.1, 22.1, 22.1. Now this is supposed to be 23.2 with .76. I'm going to double check it. .2. .5. I'm going to double check the disc and see if they are correct, and then I'll come back. Okay, so it was correct, but like I said, it's not giving me the consistency. It's giving me 22.1 to 22.5, and I'm trying to get 23.2 or a little bit above 23, but below 24. So I moved it to .82 plus .71, which according to the chart, 82 and 71 are supposed to give me 22.9, which will put me at 3. We'll see. 22.3. Yeah, this is a little bit frustrating. I'm gonna have to change it again. Let's take another 2 measurements. Maybe that's not the measurement I should have gone with. I should have gone with the higher one. 22.2. Yeah, it's still in the same ballpark. So I'm gonna have to bump it up a bit. Change the disc out again. $22.5. We're at the same again. So was it 22.2, 22.5. All right, let's change the disc again. All right, the next it's going to be .88 plus .66. .88 and .66 is 23.5, which is a little bit higher than that, but that's okay. Like I said, I want to stay between 23 and 24 for the first load. So let's see what this measures at. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Still 22.3. $22.3. $22.4. This is all right. I'm gonna have to go higher, man. So obviously those 23s are measuring at 22. So let me bump it up to 24. Yep. Let's bump it up to 24. See if I can get a 23 from that one. Okay, the next one is 82.82 plus .76. 82 and 76 equals 24.1. There's a funny thing right now. I just put too much pressure and I ended up crushing the powder shell, but that's fine. And just like I said, these are dummy rounds, so I have to throw that away. All right, we are getting 23.4 on that one. 23.4. I think we could probably use this one for the first 20 rounds. Still got to set up the seating die. 23.4. 23.1. At least we're at 23 grains. 23.4, 23.1. 23.2. 23.2. All right. Since we were looking for 23.2 at the beginning, right here, we're gonna go ahead and stick with that one. 23.1. Chingo. 23.1. All right, so we're getting 23, which I don't know why. 23.4. All right. So this one is 23.1 to 23.4, which we're in the range of 23, which is fine for me. So the next thing we're going to do is seat a couple of bullets on the dummy rounds. and then we'll move forward with loading. Okay, so the next part we're going to be doing is the seating. I have these right here to use for seating. We did use a live round just to test it, and so I brought the seating down. You can't see it, the seater all the way down. So let's go ahead and go with one bullet first. These are empty shells, no primers. I mean spent primer, and I colored them orange just so I know that these are dummy rounds. Not too much. You don't see the, well, actually no, you do see it there. Notice right, it's not focusing. Right there is the counter. So we're going to bring it back just a little bit. Like I said, these we can pull, so it's not a big deal. We can pull the bullets and use them. I just wanted to get the correct seating depth on these for right now. And I think we're good on that one. Just judging by live round. I think we'll be good on that one. I'll apply a crimp on it also. Of course, like I said, I'm not using these because these are cracked. You can see right there. But that would be it for the seating. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on this, and then I will provide the notes of what I did afterwards, because loading these rounds and changing out the powder disc and so forth is going to take a couple hours in between test loads that I'm developing. But like I said, I'm going to be developing about 20 rounds of each load. So I'm not really going to end the video here. I'll probably add a after report type afterwards at the end of the video. Okay, so we are done with the test loads. I divided them into packs of 15 because I'm going to have 2 rifles that I'm going to be testing these loads out. So it's 15 rounds per rifle for 4 loads. These are the loads that I'm going to be working with. This is for 748 ball powder. Now I have to make one comment that all this information that I got from Lee is basically incorrect. The 82 plus 76 does not equal 24.1. That's 23.1. That's the one I ended up using. But just to give you an idea of how inconsistent it is, when I was measuring them, yeah, it's off by 4/10 of a grain and so forth, which is something you're going to get sometimes. I mean, when you have a better powder dispenser, you're going to get accurate loads, which is something that I'm plan on buying later. So that's to be determined. I know that using the auto disc with the pistol loads has never been an issue. It's been somewhat consistent, off by either under 1/10 or over 1/10, but that really doesn't make a difference in pressures unless you're going maximum load. When I was looking at the reloading for 55 grain, it's 55 grain for 148. Starts off at 23.1, which is what I was focusing on, and max is 26.3. So my last load that I made was 24.6, 24.8, give or take, on that double disc measurement. So I'm not too worried about having loads that are going to be over take into consideration that maximum load will be 26.3. So anyway, we are done with these loads, and that's going to be the end of the video. I will not shoot anything within the next couple of days. It'll probably be about a month before we get a chance to go out to the range to test these loads out, mainly because I am waiting, we are waiting for a rifle to be picked up, a very expensive rifle that my son has been paying on, and we wanted to go ahead and kill two birds with one stone, basically shoot his rifle, his new rifle, and test these loads out. I'm not quite sure what other content I will publish, but if I have some kind of ideas, I'll put them out there. At this point, thank you for watching my interesting struggle with loading 223 rifle rounds. I have to say that it is a somewhat of a struggle, and I give a lot of credit to those who do this on a mass quantity. I look forward to doing that myself later on, once I purchase maybe a progressive press, but that's to be determined. A lot of stuff to be determined. As of right now, I will continue working on these single stage presses that I have. This one progressive press that I have, that one's set up for 40, and that one is set up for 38. And then, of course, my square deal that is currently taking a vacation right now for the 9mm. Needless to say, thank you for watching. Please take care, be safe. Until the next video, bye for now.